The FDA just announced a ban on nearly all fruit and mint flavored vape products. This ban comes after the deaths of more than 55 vaping related deaths in 2019. But while this ban may initially appear to be a good idea, it should actually lead to more vape related deaths in the coming months. Let me explain. These deaths are called vaping-associated pulmonary injury, or VAPI for short. It's sometimes referred to as EVALI, e-cigarette vaping use associated lung injury. The specific culprit causing this lung injury is very likely a synthetic form of vitamin E known as vitamin E acetate. I say very likely because we don't have any definitive proof that vitamin E acetate is the sole chemical causing EVALI. However, it has been found in the BAL of more than 94% of the EVALI patients, and is completely absent in samples from healthy groups. Again, this isn't definitive proof that vitamin E acetate is the sole cause of all these deaths, but it does strongly support that case. So where is vitamin E acetate found? This is where the story gets frustrating. All the evidence so far points to the chemical being found only in black market THC vape juice. Store-bought vape juice has been tested extensively for vitamin E acetate, and none have returned a positive result. Again, of all the tested store-bought vapes, none of them, 0, have contained vitamin E acetate. All of the positive results of vitamin E acetate were found in black market THC vapes. There will always be a market for tasty vape juice, just like how the 1920s prohibition of alcohol didn't eliminate alcohol drinking, and the present-day assault rifle ban hasn't stopped their use in mass shootings. Restricting the purchase of legitimate vitamin E acetate-less vapes will drive the purchase of vitamin E acetate-containing vapes as customers go towards the black market to satisfy their craving. This ban will lead to more deaths. I guarantee it. Those who cannot learn from history are doomed to repeat it. But if our society's historical reaction to prohibition is enough to sway your mind, then consider this. While the United States has had more than 50 vape-related deaths in 2019, England has had none. The English have been vaping longer than the United States, and their health officials still endorse vaping as a safer alternative to conventional smoking. It's this endorsement that makes all the difference, because while American vaping is still in the Wild West stage, the English have introduced strict legislation to regulate its production and sale. These regulations help ensure that those who vape have access to safe juice without vitamin E acetate. The majority of EVALI deaths have been in teenagers and young adults, so the hope of the ban is that the elimination of fruity flavors will dissuade said teenagers and young adults from vaping. Juul, the market leader in vape-related products, has already pledged to stop selling its popular fruity flavors. Henceforth, it will only sell tobacco and mint-flavored pods. Here's the thing though. Many adult vapers picked up the habit because they're trying to quit smoking. Cigarettes contain far more harmful chemicals than vapes, including tar, arsenic, and lead. Many former smokers have stated that their biggest so-called turn-offs regarding cigarettes is the tobacco taste. And restricting Juulers to only experience the dreaded tobacco taste, or mint, will drive former smokers back to cigarettes. After all, if you're going to be tasting the tobacco, then why not just smoke the real thing? There are many examples of policies that are quickly passed without any regard to its effects, where politicians create legislation for the sake of looking like they're fighting a problem, when the reality is they're making the situation much worse. It's important to stop EVALI deaths, but this ban is a resounding step in the wrong direction.